My editor, she made this shirt up for me. Live, eat, garden, repeat. Love it. I can get you one. Let me know. We're gonna get prepared for this job. We got a bucket going to use for soil. I'm not gonna be lifting that heavy bag. We're gonna set that right there. We have a pot to put the Japanese maple in. It's tall. This one is kind of short. It's a young one. It's not very, you can tell it's only maybe 3 years old, maybe 4. It's the Crimson. I think I showed you the tag over here. Crimson Queen. Filtered sun. Okay, this is east. I'm gonna put it up against the house a little bit up in here where the other plants are. I wanna get some screen privacy from the neighbor. So I think this will do it. I want to put it in a taller pot so it'll sit up higher. So when I walk out the back door, I've got a little bit of a screen where you can't see the neighbors as much. I love my neighbors and she loves to talk, but sometimes I like to come out, you know, and just chill. So anyway, we're gonna plant this one and then I've got another one. So let's get this one started and let me get prepared a little bit. I've got my drill. We're gonna drill some holes in the bottom of my container. I think I already showed that to you. Look, I got this on sale at Ross. Yeah, at Ross. So anyway, beautiful. Let's get it done. 20 volt. I just got some new batteries for it. More powerful, lasts longer, Amazon. Okay, I have a tendency to overwater, and Japanese maples, they like watering, a lot of water, but they want it to drain fast. They don't want to stand, so check it out. That is a lot of holes. Okay, got that done. I'm gonna put some bricks, a couple of bricks in the bottom. This is gonna be top heavy, a lot of wind that comes through here. I don't want this to blow over. So let's put a couple of bricks in the bottom and let's do that. We're gonna get some dirt in this pot and we're gonna place this and we're gonna be done with this first Japanese maple. I've got another one and we'll get to that in just a second. I got 3. I want to go ahead and place this pot because I don't want it to be too heavy. You know, you gotta save the back, right? Okay, let's place this pot first. I've got to rearrange these guys. I want to put the Japanese maple kind of in the center. So, there we go. Why the sunglasses? It's early, no makeup. Trust me, you'll like these better. We know what this is. This is one of those tractor seats. This needs to be dealt with as well. We're gonna set it over to the side here. We've got ferns. Some people probably think, what are you doing growing those indoor ferns outside? It gets the east sun. We're on the east. Got this pot. Don't really like this pot, but I use it. Got this one from the neighbor. Succulent. Staghorn fern. I don't know, I just love staghorn ferns. They seem to like me. Okay, I'm gonna lower this a little bit. This fern is just, it loves it out here. Absolutely loves it. You're not gonna believe this. This is the red, the Rojo philodendron. It's loving life out here. Check it out. I gave it some rainwater the other day and it's loving it. I'm gonna speak up a little bit. I don't have a mic on. I need to do that, but I didn't put one on. We are going to set this pot Like I say, when you come out the back door, you want to have a walk path. Yeah, I'm thinking right there. Let's put our bricks in first. We got the holes drilled. We're gonna put the bricks like this. Let's get some dirt in here. It's that Miracle Grow Organic. It's from Costco, and it's the in-ground. It'll be loose enough. I think it's gonna, this Japanese maple will absolutely love it. My other two, they like it. Excuse me. I've shown those in a previous video. So go back and look at my previous video. It's a short. It got lots of good reviews. Go watch that one. All right, I'm gonna walk over here and get some dirt. I call this dirt. It's container with compost, and you can get this at Costco. It's $10 now, but it was on sale for $7.99. I got 10 bags, and believe me, once you get a garden and pots and new plants and everything started, 10 bags goes just like that. Okay, shouldn't be doing this, but we're lifting and I shouldn't be. Got it. Whoa. It wasn't completely full, but it was close to being completely full. Okay. Now this Japanese maple, it's rooted. It's got, don't be too, you know, rough with it. Just kind of use your fingers and kind of do like this. Rough it up a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Perfect. I think it'll settle a little bit. Okay, now let me show you something. Let us get over here. See if I can get to it. See this right here? Make sure you don't cover any of that up. Good. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it right there. Okay. Let's see how tall it looks now. Love it. When I come out the back door, I'll have some screening. Built a little bit down there, but I'll fix that later. Okay. Let's put a little more dirt in there. A little more container above ground or in ground with compost. A pair of scissors. Scissors, scissors. Be sure and have a pair of scissors in your garden. Priceless. You can use scissors for so many things. Guess what I'm doing? I'm cutting off the top part of all of this plastic. Perfect. Now, check that out. Look how much better you can see what you're doing. Kind of push it down on the sides. Kind of lift it a bit. Get it straight. You'll want to water it in. Make sure it's good and settled. I just love my shirt. Live, eat, garden, repeat. That's my channel. Okay, are you straight? Okay, you can press a little bit down in the sides. But keep this spot, this right up in here. Keep that part. Okay, let's do this. I'm over here. Got the water hose ready. Let's settle that in a little bit. I'm thinking about getting a hose link. I'm sure most of you guys have one that are really into gardening. You've got drip, all the things that you should have. That's one thing I don't have. I'm in a small yard here in a subdivision. Let me see if I can move this a little better. Here we go. Okay, we're at a new angle. I thought you might like to see something different. All right, that dirt settled a little. We got a little bit down here. I've actually got gravel. And you know what? It won't hurt if you want to put a little gravel in there. I think I'm going to top it off just a little bit more. You can just use handfuls. And as you water, keep an eye on it, and you may, as it settles more, want to add some more water. Add some more dirt. Above ground container mix. I keep saying dirt. Okay. I think that is absolutely perfect. You see? This whole area, this whole spot right here, just like it was in the pot. Love it. That is its spot right there. That's where it's going to stay. Now, I've got a second one that we're going to put in a pot as well. And I think it's going to sit over here as well. I don't really have that many great places in my yard. This is the east side, like I said. Can't put it in the south. It's too hot over there. Maybe a bloodgood that I have sitting over there. Do you remember in a previous video, this fern, I transplanted it into this pot. It's top heavy, and every time the wind blows, it tops over. Here's some of the new St. Augustine. If you'll watch my last video, I topped that off a little bit right there with some St. Augustine. I'm trying to get the St. Augustine to thicken up right in here. This is still a lot of Bermuda, and it's working. I'm going to get that done, but right now, let's concentrate on, look at that bubblegum vista petunias. That was from Ace Hardware. I found that, and then one more. And we're going to take this fern out. Okay, stand by. This is our new pot for the other Japanese maple. This one's already got a few holes in it. I'm going to put a few more holes in it because, like I say, Japanese maples, they like to be moist, but they don't like to be, they want good drainage. So let's go do that. We're going to have to place this fern somehow or somewhere. That thing is about 7 years old. Coming out the back door. I think that these are going to be a sufficient amount of screening. I could put another hanging basket up there on that hook. I just want to make sure I have a good path through here, which I do. I can't believe I got these potted and I had pots that I could use. And I did put a lot of holes in the bottom. I love to water. Sometimes I get a little carried away, but usually I do okay. Crimson. It really can't tolerate as much as the Tamu. Tamu for short. And if you can see, I did do some support. There's a few zip ties up in there. I'll keep an eye on them. I want to make sure they don't dig into the bark, but there they are. I may put a little bit more soil in this one. This one has plenty. I'll probably top it off. I've got some good mulch with some fertilizer in it. I had bought it at Costco. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'd never seen it there before. It's fertilized mulch. It's going to be perfect to top these off. I've got to do something with that fern now in the front. Let me get in a better light on this. Okay, here we go. And also I did a little bit of a reel prior to this, and there was something in, it had to do with the tripod. There was some kind of reflection, and I don't like it, but I do apologize. Maybe my editor can, I don't know, do something with that, but aren't they beautiful? And you can see them out that window. I'm gonna clean up a little bit here. I collected some rainwater. I think I'm going to use it on something. I've got plenty of plants I can use it on. But there is the path to the back door. Perfect. I think I've got it just the way I want it. Okay, stand by. Oh, I forgot to show you something real quick. Coffee grounds. Why don't you collect them for a week? That's about what I do. See if I can get those in there. Anyway, you get the idea. Yep. Just, I'll clean that up and come back to you, but the next time I'll put it in the other one. And my other ones have been really happy with it. Meaning my other two, which is my Ever Red and my Blood Good. I can't believe I finally got those in a pot. Okay, I'm gonna clean this area up. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. The area is fairly clean. What's this right here? Rain water. I will be using that scoop to put in some of these plants. I think I'm gonna throw this out, this oleander. Maybe I'll put that fern. I have a fern in the front yard. You saw it. Okay, I'm gonna make this 3 minutes because my editor will pull this from this video and make it a short. I put coffee grounds in, and then I topped it off with some more of the Miracle Grow above in-ground container. But this came with some moss that was on the top, so I made sure I put a few pieces back on. There we go, the Tamu for short. Finally in a pot, and it's a taller pot, so it'll have some height to it. Like I said in the long video, it's going to give me some screening from the neighbor. See the path? I've already shown that to you once, but again, I'm making a short video which will be incorporated in. But there's the crimson. There's the hanging spider. I'm gonna put another one on that chain. It'll give you a little more privacy when you come out the back door. But I finally got the two new ones in the pots. They're the taller. I put a couple of bricks in the bottom like you saw. I am going to have to watch these when the heat comes on to see if they're gonna scorch, how badly they will scorch these leaves. I may have to adjust a bit, but it gets pretty warm because even though this is an east, the sun tilts back over towards the west and shoots in here and really gets going for about 30 minutes, and that's just enough to scorch. But I'm finally happy. I'm finally happy that I got my two new Japanese maples, taller pots, couple of bricks in the bottom. They're a little top heavy, so I want to make sure, because the wind comes through here pretty strong. There they are. This will go out as a short video, but it's also part of my long video. So I cleaned up the area. Looks good. I'm going to use this muddy rainwater, and I'm going to water that tractor plant. Check out the tomatoes in the green stalks. I'm not going to stack them. They are going to remain just like that. Sun sugar tomatoes. I was told, I listened on YouTube, and pineapple gara. Okay, back to the front. We've got to deal with this fern. I really like this fern. It can take the heat. Man, this thing is tough. Get one. Asparagus fern. I put it in the garage for the winter, but it is tough as nails. Again, there's the bubble gum. You know, I'm not loving this. Oops, finger. I'm gonna pull this out. As you can see, this fern is gonna have to be cut. Let's try to save some of this dirt. This is a job right here. This is a big job. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to go get the wagon, or the cart. Okay, the gloves are coming back on. The muddy rainwater is now on the blueberries. I'm sorry. I don't even have any blueberries. Blackberries. I did dump some on that tractor plant, but if you'll go back and watch my other video, you're going to see my blackberries are going crazy. Prime Arkansas. More mud. Let's put it over here on the Vinca Major I got started in the ground. If you don't have a gorilla cart, you should get one. Much better. Still a little mud in here. Clean again. If you don't have any ice plants, man, you ought to get an ice plant. It is so cool. Okay, I'm just going to go to work here, so we'll put some music on. Be sure and keep a bucket in your garage or in the front yard, because you're going to need a bucket everywhere. I should have one of those big bands on, sweatbands on my, well, it's not a sweatband, it's a headband. You see them in my videos. I think I'm going to take this out. I'm going to go put it in the trash. I can't believe it. It's perfect. Fits in there perfect. And when I come out, after it's been windy, it's toppled over, it's blown over on my new St. Augustine strips. No more blowing over. It's taken out a few things before and broke. So there we go, it's fixed. Okay, guys, big question of the day. Where will I put the bubblegum Vista petunia. It's a little bit leggy. I've had it for quite a while, and I'm going to let it recover in the pot, and then I'm going to trim it. I think I'm going to let it sit in this pot for a while and just kind of pull itself together and go at it again with it. I know it's got it. I put some fertilizer in there. So the fern turned out perfect. I don't have to come out and worry about it being tumped over. Tickweed. If you don't have any tickweed, be sure and get some. Spider plant, another fern. This is kind of a succulent. It's not an ice plant, but it's kind of like an ice plant. Check it out. I like it better in this shorter pot. I'm going to clean this area a little bit more. Let it dry. Excuse me, let it dry out. There we go. Boy, I think I got a lot of stuff done today. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video with a look at my roses and the bees swarming, and there's wasps up in there. Bees and wasps. Don't know why they love this plant, but they do. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye. Oh, and real quick, I wanted to finish up with a pineapple agave. I think I called it the wrong thing. I think I called it a pineapple, I can't even remember. But anyway, I'm going to try this agave. Look at the bloom. And it's got a lemon zest flavor. The fruit will fall off of it. I may have to get another one for a cross, you know, how you pollinate, cross-pollinate. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to correct myself. But the blooms are really pretty cool. And there's several. Green Acres Nursery. Okay, I think I'm finally finished. Did I mention that the Japanese maples, they are also from Green Acres, all 4 of them. Watch my last video. I did a short, and it's really a good video. Check it out, short video. Bye.